All right, so we are in the Century 21 Bradley podcast studio today, and today we are going to be reviewing my numbers for 2022 and then kind of what I want to be doing in 2023 now that we're here, and what changes I'm looking at making. So in 2022, I did $4.8 million worth of real estate. I helped 15 buyers find a home and 6 sellers. I would really like to see that seller number go up higher next year, or this year, now that we're in 2023. That would be fantastic. I love listing properties. Calls, I made 8,400 calls. Conversations, I had a little over 1,700 conversations. My average buyer price point was $187,000. My average seller was $301,000. So I really love that average seller price point of $301,000. I'd like to get that average buyer price point up a bit. That was down quite a bit from last year. My last year average buyer was about $213,000. So we saw quite the decrease on the average buyer this year. Now seller went way up. In 2021, I had an average price point for my listings of $215,000. This year, it's at $301,000. So super, super happy about that increase there. Volume-wise, I went down in volume. I dropped by about $20,000. So in 2021, I did 4.82, and then, like I said, this year I did 4.8. My original goal, at the beginning of the year was to pretty much double my business, go to $9 million. I really thought, that's something that would be able to happen. And I still think it could have happened. But, I think if I'm being honest with myself, I didn't work nearly as hard this year as I did last year. I took quite a few vacations. I went to a couple music festivals, was up at the lake a lot, went on a snowboarding trip last week. Just a lot of things that I did, and I really enjoy it, and I don't regret it. And I bought a house. And these aren't excuses, I would say. This is me just saying, I know I didn't work as hard, and I really enjoyed life this year. I went out, I had a ton of fun, and overall, I'm really happy with what I did this year. With $4.8 million and still being able to have me time and go out and do these things and leave town and not have to worry about it. So I didn't hit my goal, but I don't see this year as a loss at all. I think it's still a big win for me. I had a lot less family deals this year compared to last year, so a lot more of my business this year was people that I was going out and finding for sale by owners, paid leads, things of that sort, which is huge. I mean, that shows that, even if that friends and family group leave, I'm still able to do business and make sell $4.8 million worth of real estate. So overall, I see this year as a win. Super excited for 2023. I know, we have a ton of momentum. We're over at Century 21 Bradley now, so we made that switch. We're, really liking it over here. So for 2023, what are my goals? My big goal for volume is 5.5 million. I think that is going to be a pretty easily attainable goal. And I still want to have that balance. I've got a vacation coming up here at the end of January that I'm still doing. I still want to go to some music festivals. But I think this year, what we're really going to be pushing to do is just go that much harder in that time, really utilize our time. I know with Wada and Lauren on the back end, they make our life a lot easier. So just getting overall more efficient with our time and what we're doing. And I think that's going to help us, be able to grow our business greatly. We've also added in caddies. So we have our in-house videographer that is going to help us put out a ton of content. We've got this awesome podcast studio. Those podcasts are going to be coming back, by the way. So super excited for what 2023 has to bring us. It'll be my third full year in the business. I'm loving every minute of it. I'm pretty busy right now with appointments and, really just setting myself up for a nice spring when that time does come. So super excited for 2023, and I really appreciate you guys watching.